Any body of water you touch, you purify of oil, plastic, debris, and other harmful toxins. But you grew up in a poor, isolated, landlocked region. Your life's goal has been to get to the ocean. Water is everything. Our planet, our bodies, the clouds in the sky above, the water in the ground below. And for those in the desert, it is the difference between life and death, until death cannot be escaped. When I was born, my small village was stricken with disease, and our population fell. Cholera, I would later discover the reason. Such was beyond my knowledge at the time, but I digress. As soon as I was able to comprehend my thoughts, I began my strange relation and fascination with water. For me, it had a feeling, an essence. Every drop was unique, filled with stories just waiting to be told the closer you dived into the infinite space contained within. The village people called me crazy when I insisted a well could be built within our land. I could feel it deep in the ground, calling to me, pure and waiting, an ocean I had never seen. But I could feel its weight beneath us. It took many years, but I built a well. No longer did the village people have to travel hundreds of miles a week for filthy, disease-ridden liquid. I would man the well, and they would receive. It was then that I found my next calling. With each offering of water, my connection with the people increased. Soon, I discovered I was able to sense more than water in cups, in the land, or in each sloshing bucket drawn from the well. I could sense it in them, their blood, their tissue, each and every part of them. So with each touch, each brush of the hand, I cleansed. Our village flourished, disease disappeared. I had found my calling, and I was happy. A simple man, tending to the well, providing health and happiness to all he cared for. They didn't know, and that was how I wanted it. But such prosperity draws attention. To the bright light does darkness wander. I can still hear the screams, can still see the flames, the glinting of machetes in the sun, the laughing of the militia's leader. He killed them all. My mother, my brother, everyone. But he spared me. You are the one I heard of, the one who found the water beneath this land. The water, he said, holding the bucket and pouring it into the sand, that give this village its fame. I would kill this man, I promised to myself, as I watched him laugh, turning to his men, some still covered in the blood of my people. Tell me, what do you see? He said, pointing to the water. It is water. No, this is money. The last of the barrels of water loaded into the back of the truck, the latches swinging shut, the exhaust spluttering into life. Where it was heading, I couldn't know. Wutalu, the man I would kill, slapped my back. You will make me rich, boy, with your power. I had done nothing but pull water from the well, pulling and purifying for days on end as the militia partied amongst the ruins of my village, the corpses of my people long since burned. Soon they would end me, or so they thought. My men, shouted Wutalu, drawing the attention of his men sprawled around. Today we will become rich. Let us celebrate. Dip your flasks, raise them to your lips, and taste the beautiful flavor of money. The men drank. Wutalu smiled, raising his own, but his hand failed to reach his lips. Froth suddenly burst from his mouth, Wutalu clutching his throat. He should never have touched me, and they should never have drank from that barrel. I said a prayer for my people in the silence, and departed in one of their jeeps, never to return again, forever tainted by the dark side of my power, revealed and haunting. Revenge did nothing to heal my pain. It took many weeks of traveling before I reached it, but I could feel long before. The ocean. It spread before me, a vision of heaven itself, soothing and healing, its ebb and flow like the gentle caress of my mother. I walked into the shallows of its tide, my sensations on overload. So much life, so many things I didn't know, sweeping through its vast depths, calling to me from every part, connecting me with all. To my knees I feel, and then I felt it, the same feeling that burned with me, the same scar that would not heal, the wound open, evil prying its way in. Help! it called, the tide slowing and spinning around me. I pushed with my power, wanting to try. You mustn't, the strange feeling warned. The thought turning into actual voice. Not yet. It is too much. What do you want me to do? I called, realizing for the first time that I was crying, the water rising in spouts to meet each drop. Come with us.